Hello Capricorn, and welcome to Positive Light Tarot. My name is Tracy and I am so happy that you have joined me here this week. This is your weekly reading for September 1st to the 7th. So I first want to, of course, welcome those of you that are new to my channel. Thank you for being here. I hope you enjoy your reading today. And those of you that are returning, welcome back. Thank you so very much for all the likes, for sharing, for subscribing, for all of your support through the beginning. So thank you so very much. I love connecting with your energy, Capricorn. So I really appreciate when you leave beautiful, positive comments. I love to see what's happening and hear what's happening with your circumstances. So thank you. All right, we're going to get right into your reading. We're going to start by collecting your angel number and the message that's attached to that angel number, and we will reveal it at the end of this reading. There we go. All right, we have a powerful shift this week because on September 7th, we've got the full moon in Pisces, but it's not just a regular full moon. This is a lunar eclipse. So we are going to see things magnified. And I'm already seeing it with the readings that I have already done, that there's just a lot of energy flowing through. There's just a lot of messages coming through. And it's honestly, it's even feeling a little overwhelming, but in a positive way. There's just multiple messages. So let's see where this reading takes us for you this week, Capricorn. We've already got one energy with your incoming energies that's already wanted to come out. So let's see what else is in store for you this week. There we go. It's interesting. Okay. Just with what's come out here already, you are actually going through a transition in your life right now, in the here and now, where you are really looking at your life and seeing where you want to pursue your goals, where you want to move forward. And you're also recognizing the things in your life that you don't want. And sometimes discovering what we don't want actually brings more light and clarity to our situations as well. All right, let's just get right into your readings, because like I said, these have been deep readings, and I pretty much guarantee that yours will be very similar. All right, let's start with number 32, the here and now. These are your incoming energies. This is the universe. This is God. This is your spiritual team. Whatever your faith is, they're encouraging you to really live in the moment. It's living in the here and now. The past is the past. The future, we have no control over what happens in the future, but we certainly can enjoy the moments of living in the here and now. So there is something that is happening as we speak, right in this moment, that you may be going through, or there could be a new path opening up for you, but it's happening right as we speak. We have to be encouraged sometimes to live in the here and now, because I think a lot of us really do bring past things back into our life. Sometimes things that we can't control, sometimes things that we can't change. We're also always looking ahead. We're always planning ahead. And when we continue to plan ahead, we're not enjoying the moment. It's time to enjoy the moment, Capricorn. Number 6, the not for you. This came up in the Scorpio reading as well. And the only reason why I will say these things is because sometimes, the readings can be connected, especially if you're Capricorn with a rising Scorpio sign. Maybe this will mean something for you. Nonetheless, let's get into the not for you. Because when we look at the card, we can't think, oh my goodness, living in the here and now isn't for me. Oh, the treasure island isn't for me, because that is so not the case. Capricorn, it's discovering what you really don't want in your life. And that can be just as powerful as knowing exactly what you do want. And sometimes by discovering the things that aren't meant for you, or you come to that realization, it helps you focus more on other goals that you want to set for yourself. So I actually look at this not for you as a very, very productive card, and something that is in alignment with your energy. You know what's not for you? What's not for you is really looking at the past anymore. What is for you is living in the here and now and living in the moment, because I feel like there's some sort of energy around you that's going to bring some sort of happiness or joy. So you really got to live in that moment. Number 9, your treasure island. You're trying to discover what that treasure island is for you. For some of you, it is financial gains. It's leveling up in your career. It's finding a career that you truly are passionate about, where your heart is invested into. It's for some of you, it's also new relationships. It could be a marriage, an existing marriage, or again, taking your life to the next level. But whatever it is, this treasure island is something that is part and parcel of the energies that are coming in this week for you. Let's look at your current energies, and then we can go from there, because I feel that there is, I feel a lot of positive energy around your reading this week. So let's keep progressing. Number 50, no place like home. Everybody, I feel like a lot of signs have been getting the no place like home. It is a feeling that we have inside of us that we can take with us wherever we go. So I feel like this is almost feeling a sense of completion internally that gives you that sense of feeling. No place like home can be really feeling very comfortable in your surroundings, feeling very comfortable not only with the person that you are, but also your surroundings, the people you connect with. Your job maybe feels like it's like a second home for you, or your residence where you live is just brings that warm and inviting feeling. Number 51, you see you've got milk and honey here, the rainbow here. There's been challenges, absolutely. What life doesn't present challenges? And I think that that's why the here and now is here, because it's saying those past challenges you are overcoming. And this rainbow shows the overcoming of difficulties. And the milk and honey is the reward. It's you really starting to see that, with milk and honey and with your treasure island in both your current and your incoming energies, it shows there's a lot of prosperity coming your way. A lot of it has to do with number 46, which is the changes and transformations that have been taking place. They're taking place currently in your energies. And I believe that this has a lot to do with that full moon in Pisces on September 7th. It's a lunar eclipse. It is about the ending of situations so that you can release something new or begin something new. Attached to that is a lot of clarity. So again, something in your life is shifting. It's changing. It's bringing you in your milk and honey. And it could be for some of you at a time where things were difficult, you're starting to see that light is peering through and that things are starting to regenerate for you. And with this no place like home, you're feeling grounded. You're feeling energized with this stability around you. All right, let's get right into your tarot cards. So let's get the first row. I do 9 tarot cards. So I'm going to start with the first row and then we will clarify. So let's find out with this week, Capricorn, what's happening here with the first row of cards. Spirit angels, guides. Beautiful sign, Capricorn. Thank you. Great. And one more, please. There we go. Look at that. We talked about happiness and joy, and you got the 10 of Cups. All right. 7 of Coins. We're starting with, it's reviewing investments in your life. Now, investments aren't always financial. We invest in a lot of things in our life. We invest into ourselves, into our health, into our self-care, into platonic relationships, family commitments, financial investments, our work. All right. So something that you have been investing into, you are reviewing. You're looking at it. You're contemplating your next move. You're thinking about, maybe this is where you're thinking, is this still for me? Is this what I'm investing into something worthwhile? The answer could very well be that if you continue to invest, you're going to see growth and it will bring you to your treasure island. But it's certainly something that you're contemplating right here, right now. The 4 of Wands is definitely, it's traditionally a marriage card, but it does not have to be marriage. There's transformations with the butterflies here on the card. So we are seeing that this is part of the regeneration that's been taking place in your current energies. Something is transforming in your life and you really are expanding. With the 4 of Wands, it is about celebrations. So there is a celebration that is at hand here, which means when it's in combination here with that 7 of Coins, I almost feel like something you're investing in right now is bringing you a gateway of abundance. So I feel a lot of abundance, and it really is something to be celebrated. So there could be a celebration or an event. Now with the 10 of Cups, it could be a family event. It's certainly, again, this is that rainbow after difficulty. So feeling joy, feeling peace, happiness, laughter, love, children, family, commitment, all of that is kind of encircling this beautiful 10 of Cups. Something is coming to completion, and I believe it has something to do with an investment that you made. Let's look at the clarifying cards now. Let's find out where this is going to take us. So let's start with the 7 of Coins and the 4 of Wands. You have been investing into something that I feel is showing some sort of growth, or something that you are celebrating, right? So let's see. We've got another ace here. Another ace. Well, I said another ace. Is it because we're going to see an ace come up? All right, the Ace of Swords. A lovely ace. It is the Ace of Clarity. It's the Ace of Wisdom. It is a very strong and sharp sword, so it cuts through red tape. It is a breakthrough moment. So I feel like something that you've been investing into, again, could be financial, could be job, could be relationships, platonic and love. This is the sword of truth. It is the sword that breaks through everything. It brings you, again, it brings you joy, it brings you victory, but most of all brings clarity. And I think with this full moon in Pisces, this is really a moon of clarity as well. There's a lot of emotional release happening as well. But this is the sword of truth. So really feeling like you're getting the truth of things. And this is why, whatever this investment is that you've been making in your life, it's something that's being rewarded here. Let's look at the 4 of Wands and the 10 of Cups. Looks like a lot of happiness around your situation, your home, your family. It's funny the way these are coming out. All right, there we go. I like when they fully come out. We've got the 8 of Coins. I think you've been investing something into some sort of work or a plan with work. This is a card of apprenticeship, mastery, putting the details into things that you work hard at. We work hard at a lot of things in our life. Again, it's not always just our job or career or leveling up or leadership roles. Sometimes it's taking on a new element to our job, to learn something more, to master it even further. We've come so far, but now we want to go to even further, greater lengths within that realm. We also put hard work into our relationships and the connections that we have in our life. So I feel like there's something to be celebrated here. I feel like for some of you, there is something that you have been working really hard towards, and you've been investing a lot of yourself to, is really paying off for you. There's a great deal of victory in this reading. And your hard work is being seen. And it's bringing you more financial gains. Let's get the next 3 cards here for the beautiful sign Capricorn. Yeah, you see you've got some sort of offer coming in. Wow. All right. We've got the King of Wands. So King of Wands is fiery energy. So the signs that would be included in a fire energy is going to be Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Now, if you know your birth chart, this could be helpful. Or if this is someone in your circumstances or around you that you connect with, maybe these are part of their signs. But even if it isn't, the King of Wands is a go-getter. They kind of they take action. They don't sit around and wait, and they don't necessarily make a huge structured plan. They get excited about an opportunity and they run with it. And they kind of, I almost feel like what this is that there is this element of excitement towards some sort of offer or opportunity. And there's a great sense of determination that even though you may not fully know where this plan takes you, it's something that you are investing into. And I feel like it's almost your energy that's coming through there. Now let's keep in mind, kings are leaders. There's no gender. Now in the center of your reading, you have Cancerian energy, which is the Chariot. And this is all about great willpower and determination to succeed. And intuitively, you feel the energy pull as to which path it is you need to go on. You are the one who is in charge of your chariot. And if you want to go down a certain path, there's nothing that will stand in your way, because you will receive those intuitive nudges that give you the reassurance that you know that this is where you need to be. And I feel like with this chariot, great sense of determination. It's really helping you filter through the things in your life that you don't want and focus on the things in your life that are bringing you your treasure island. Beautiful to see in the middle of your reading, you've got a 7 and a 7 here. So we've got 2 7s. Now, at the bottom here, we have the Ace of Coins. So there could be some sort of new offer or opportunity that's presenting itself for you. And it's something that, of course, is going to be the energy behind it is very much take charge energy. So I feel like there's a lot of passion behind it. But with the Ace of Coins, it is also about the hard work that you put into something. And I feel like you are something that you've been working on, something that you've been mastering is opening up a new opportunity for you. And I think it's something you're going to want to charge ahead with. And it could have something to do with leveling up in your finances, in your job, in your career, if of course that's the stage of life you're in, but it's certainly leveling you up. Let's see here with the King of Wands. Oh, you got 2 cards that came out there. So we've got another King energy. So again, I'm seeing a lot of leadership energy. The King of Swords is air energy. So now we're talking about the mental suit. It's our thought processes, it's how we focus on things. It's the clarity and the truth behind everything. I feel like this could be some sort of a contract or an agreement. So again, if it's nothing to do with work, there could be some sort of investment that that you are working on. And I feel like the King of Swords could be working on your behalf, advocating for you. So it could be legal, the legalities of everything, paying close attention to a contract so that you can charge ahead confidently. The King of Swords does not put emotions into anything, and that's what we want when we are negotiating, or whether or not we are, writing the fine details of a business contract or some sort of an investment. I think this is somebody who is a guiding, a wise guidance for you. And then the Hierophant, this is very much Taurus energy. So number 5, the Hierophant can be blessings, absolutely. We see the High Priest here is blessing the 2 people in front of him. I feel like there's a lot of wisdom as well. So I'm seeing a lot of wisdom in both of these cards. So wise decisions, wise choices. And even though with the King of Wands wanting to move quickly on something, there seems to be this energy behind it that is great wisdom. There's a lot of values and morals behind whatever this is. So I feel like this is something in line with your morals, values, and standards. And I do believe that this is something that holds a lot of wisdom. So again, you're not, even though you may be feeling like you're moving in a direction that's very electrically charged. I don't know why that one. I couldn't even get the word out, but it's something that's been kind of playing on my words. But behind it, there's wisdom there. So it means that you can still feel the passion of this, but you're also being realistic, and you're keeping in mind to pay attention to the details. You're not overlooking the details. Let's look at number 7, the Chariot and the Ace of Coins. I feel like this is something you're definitely going for. Okay, let's see if we can get that clarifying card for you, Capricorn. And then you get the Empress. This is more Taurus energy coming through. And the Empress is all about the beauty that surrounds you at this time. The Empress is definitely birthing something new, a new creative idea. There's a creative energy around you, just bursting with momentum. This is definitely Venus planetary energy. And I feel like there's a lot of abundance. I feel like she, and again, no gender, is connected to that treasure island. So I believe there's abundance within this Empress, and I feel like it's something, this Ace of Coins is going to prove to be something that is quite abundant for you. The harvest is growing. There's growth, creativity, expansion with that Empress. Let's get the next 3 cards. We've got the Tower. So major changes happening. May take you by surprise. I'm not shocked when we see major changes happening around lunar eclipses or full moons. Something is ready to change, close out. The things that aren't for you, you're ready to adjust. And you know, this is quite interesting. We've got the number 16, the Tower card again. It's almost as if, and it's interesting because we've got the devil who is coming out of the top of the tower. Now, the devil in a traditional tarot deck is represented by the Capricorn. I feel like you are letting go of the things in your life that have held you back, that have restricted you in the past. The things that haven't been for you, whether they were addictions or whether they've been decisions that, you know, maybe weren't for your highest good. I feel like this change is like you are going through this personal transformation. It's not like your outer circumstances are changing, it's your internal circumstances that are changing. And they're changing for the better. And they're showing and revealing something new to you. And this is what's opening up your treasure island. Wow, that's pretty impactful. All right, now we've got the 9 of Swords, which is the worries. It's kind of those reoccurring nightmares or those, you know, those thought processes that we go through at nighttime. Now, the swords are not touching you. So this is fear-based, okay? It's just fear. Maybe it's keeping you up at night because there are so many changes. And I think the thing is that you being in the here and now energy, you're starting to realize that there are some things in your life that you need to make some significant changes with. Because maybe they have been preventing you from growth. Maybe they have been preventing you from taking a little bit of a risk. But I feel like, you know, with the 9 of Swords, there will be some relief with that. Because underneath it, you've got number 17, the Star. And the Star card comes after the Tower card. It shows that there's immediate healing from whatever this big shift or change is. So healing energy, powerful alignment of the things in your life that you truly want. Sometimes that can create fear. The fear of change, the fear of a whole new sense of circumstance happening around you, the fear of a relationship, the fear of a new job or a new commitment. But whatever that fear is, it's really overpowered by the Star card. So a lot of hope is energized in that Star card. Aquarius energy is that Star card, if that makes sense for some of you as well, especially those of you that do know your birth chart. It certainly helps. Now, let's get a clarifier for the Tower and the 9 of Swords. Feeling a little bit restless, feeling a little bit like we can't get rest because there's so many things changing. It's an immediate change. It's something that maybe comes in suddenly. But there is no fear here because you're taking charge of the situation. Number 7, and it being the 7 of Wands, also shows passion. It's Leo energy, so taking action. And it is really showing that you have an incredible amount of strength. And that, you know, no matter what the changes are and the circumstances that you are ready to adjust to, again, they could be personal things that you've decided that you want to change in your life, to better yourself, you're standing your ground. You're setting clearer and better boundaries so that when the change does occur, you can release yourself from whatever that anxiety or stress is. Let's get the 9 of Swords and the Star. Now we're healing from whatever this, you know, stress is. We're healing from it. Spirit, angels, guides for the beautiful sign Capricorn. And you got the 7 of Pentacles again. 777, a very important number for you this week. And you know, it's funny because I had said with the Ace of Swords, I had said aces. So I'm like, oh, maybe there'll be another ace. And you did get the Ace of Coins as well. So very, very important here. Now, you started with the 7 of Coins. You're ending with the 7 of Coins. And 7s are also a huge number here. And this 7 of Coins is, again, the things that you've invested into. I feel like something that you have wholeheartedly been investing into, you are pursuing this. You are realizing and understanding that that this is something that could really bring you a lot of profit and gain. I'm feeling a lot of financial gains coming your way, especially after times where you know you've had to make some adjustments. There has been some changes in your current situations that are bringing that rainbow into your life. Stability is being restored here, and it has something to do with an investment, and it could be something you invested into a long time ago or something that you're contemplating to invest in now. What isn't for you is maybe the restrictions that have prevented you from taking on this new investment. But whatever the case may be, your treasure island awaits for you. All right, let's get your angel message here for you, the beautiful sign Capricorn. 1 or 2 messages for the beautiful sign Capricorn. Thank you very much. All right, so we've got to keep going. It says it may feel as though you've been on this path or journey for so long, and you may even wonder if you're making any progress towards your dreams. This message is a loving reminder for you to keep going because you're almost there. And it's interesting because you got slow down here. It says life isn't a race. So it's trying to reiterate that keep going on this path, because even though it feels like it's been a slow pace, it is a path that's meant for you, and it is a path that's opening up that treasure island. So life isn't a race, nor is it a competition. You need to slow down. Doing so doesn't make you weak or less. It makes you strong, wise, and much better able to navigate life with clarity and ease. Absolutely. Because it allows you to pinpoint the things in your life you need to release so that you can concentrate on the things that are bringing you growth and expansion and abundance, whether that's love, finances, job, career, your health. Your health is, I feel like this is a real healthy turn for you. All right, let's get one additional angel message, and then we're going to reveal your angel number. So let's get that additional message for you. It's that one for sure. Wanted to come out twice there. And you got the red clover, number 3, and it's all about abundance. You're cultivating abundance in your life. This is an abundant reading. This is going to be a very prosperous week for you. And this is why you want to live in the here and now, because there's so many wonderful things coming in for you. All right, keep those 7s in mind. Aces as well are very important numbers for you to keep in mind, but definitely the number 7. And you got keep the faith, number 63. 63, it says hope, resilience, trust, optimism, faith, and endurance. It says no matter how tough things get, remember that hope always exists. Your angels are guiding you through these challenges, reminding you that brighter days are ahead. What challenge in my life requires more faith and trust right now? How can I nurture hope in difficult times? And that, of course, is that star card. It says write down 3 things you're grateful for, even in the midst of challenge, to help restore your faith and optimism. Number 63, 63. Thank you so much, Capricorn, for joining me this week. I certainly hope that this resonates. Please let me know in the comments. I truly appreciate connecting with your energy. And until next week, sending love, light, and positive vibes.